Oh my. What just happened? One moment, one moment, one moment. I gotta say, a lot of problems right now. Didn't expect this to happen. And yeah, you've seen my wallpaper. Another Cinder I love. But yeah. Let me explain while it's loading up again. Here's what happened. The internet went down big time. Somehow the network went down big time. It wasn't anything I could do. I had to wait until it comes back on. So basically, I had to take my time. At least. Oh boy, what the? Not again. Somehow the little program that I use for the mobile phones is going down too. Wow. Oh boy, what in the world is going on with my phone now? My phone is just basically being weird now. I may need to restart the entire thing over again. The phone, at least. I'm trying to get that part done, but boy oh boy. Yeah, I'll put it on be right back at least for now, until we fix this little situation. I mean, who knows what's going on with this thing actually? It's weird. It's trying to connect. We're gonna see how things go. Oh boy. One problem after another. First is the internet that just went crazy mode. And now it's this app. Which is weird. Come on you, work. Okay, it's connected again, but hopefully now it works out. Which was weird. I don't know why it did that, that's for sure. Anyways, back to load up mode again. But yeah, that's what happened. The internet went down. There was nothing I could do. Other than get a little ice cream while waiting, I guess. Which I still do. I don't want to let it melt, though. That means I'll most likely eat while I wait. Still, though, that was very unexpected. First time ever that happened. Other than the rainy days kind of thing, when it chopped part of battle into 2 videos. That time was actually weird. But, hey. I know now that I shouldn't do it when there's rough weather happening. Good stuff when it comes to ice cream sandwiches. Favorite dessert, too. Now it became ASMR stream. No, it's not. It's just that the game is loading up. The good thing is when I got in, it resumed the dialogue. But of course I have to start over again on the dialogue. Not the battle, at least. Okay, it's gonna start up now, I bet. There it is. Now, I know where we stopped. I had to look at the thing. We were around where Saber was going to say something. And then it just went boom. So basically, I had to skip this dialogue like crazy. I mean, I'm just gonna do it slow because I don't wanna skip the part that ends up being. still though, I'm very surprised that the Durohan do that. But we're gonna find out why. Why is he doing the things he's doing? I know, eating ice cream sandwich while streaming. Very, 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 very unprofessional. But then again, look at some other streams. Sometimes some people end up eating while they're streaming. That happens a few times. This time I basically had to while I was waiting, and then the internet came back. But because I had it out, I may as well just finish it. Was it this one? Yeah, this is the part. This is the part, I think. Let me just finish this up. Fast eating, and hopefully I don't get hiccups. One moment. Alright. Jack, don't lick on the chocolate parts. You'll get sick, okay? Oh, you're just going to sleep again. Oh well. Sure also took a drink, but oh well. Okay, let's go. Let's keep on dealing with this. And hopefully we don't get any more issues anymore. The whole internet issue or the program issue for streaming this thing. I just noticed one little key thing. Before we start, yeah, I knew it. The box is a little iffy. Let me fix that right now and lock it in place. There we go. Now I'll go back into what? Huh, I didn't know I could do that. Alright then. Alright. Now we're just gonna continue. Let me see if the volume is up. Yeah, it's up there. Alright, let's continue this. Stay out of this, Durohan. Huh? Did he just throw his weapon away? What are you playing at? He's spreading his hands and... No, it can't be! He's protecting him. Is he trying to protect Lobo? Either move aside or take up your weapon. I will not hesitate to cut you down, whether you resist or not. What kind of servant are you? Move aside! What was that sound? Oh my. Oh no! Lubu just bit off his own leg to make a break for it. But don't worry, he's moving much slower now, so you can still catch up to him on foot. Wait, right! That's enough, Miss Artoria. It's over. Holmes? What is the meaning of this? Let him go. We have our victory. Oh? Both the Hasten and Lubu are as good as dead now. Let them spend their last moments as they see fit. So it's really over. I understand your wish to see the dead through to the end, but it's alright. He has finally regained his freedom. Your role is complete. I see. So the Durohan is disappearing now. He's gone. I see. But your fears are correct, Mr. Rixilla. The Wolf King no longer has a home to return to. Yeah. Knowing how it's gonna be. So, Lubu wants to go back home to the plains of Komurpa in America. I see. It's a shame that he cannot do that. The problem is not that he is too far from home. It's that he has been hell-bent on revenge. He has forgotten his home and the faces of his pack. Damn. Yeah, that's what happened. He was so blinded with that revenge that he forgot what was most important. Even their sense has been bloated out by the stench of Shinjuku. All he remembers now is that he once had a home to return to, not how to get there. There's nothing more we can do for him, Mr. Rixilla. I'm afraid his story has already come to an end. Sad. What is it, Calaval? Know what? Let me get that little thing. I want to see. Is it Calaval again or
Cavil?
Cavil. Man, I almost screwed it up again. Cavil the Second. Something precious is leaving me. The sense of loss is greater than the simple pain. I guess I must have lost again. It must have been that white dog. Why did I stop when I saw it? It was only a stray dog, nothing more. And yet, when I think about it, it makes me strangely heartsick. I better stop thinking about it. I can't even run now that I've chewed up my leg off. That steel horse could catch up to me in no time. And yet it hasn't. Which must mean, could that man who was riding on me be holding them back? What am I saying? That's ridiculous. I never opened up to him even once. I never treated him as anything more than a tool. There's no reason he would do something like that for me. Anyway, where should I go now? I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home, back to my homeland. But I can't see it anymore. I can't remember it. But I don't even know it's sent. Sent now, yeah. Where in the world was it that I lived? The ground was softer, I'm sure. I know I could smell the grass there. There were countless glittering stars in the sky. The wind was gentle and refreshing. But all I have now are images in my head. I can't remember what anything of those felt like. The soft ground, the smell of the grass, the glittering stars, the refreshing wind, none of them. I'm sure I experienced them all, but I can't remember anything about them. But I still want to go home more than anything. It's over now. I've lost. Sad. Truly sad, isn't it? I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. After taking a deep breath and inhaling, exhaling, you know what I mean, what remains of my life, I finally understand. I no longer have a home to go back to. No, that's not right. This is now the only home I have. I was summoned of my own will and slaughtered people here by choice. I made this my territory, and my house let all the people here know they had a reason to be afraid. This filthy place where people live is my true home now. So I can no longer go back there. I threw it all away, and I've been searching for it all this time. Oh? What happens now? What happened? I want to see that to the end. Maybe in the next bit, obviously. We're still continuing the stream since unexpectedness happened. The roost, huh? Oh, is that what I think it is? It must be. There's no other person in this game that I could think of other than him. I know who I'm gonna take for him. Alright, since we are facing that guy, I'm gonna take you with me. However, we're gonna take a special guest. Emiya, it's time to face yourself. Don't worry, I'll put more Lancers, obviously. But this is a special battle. I might as well have Emiya fight Emiya. It has to be. There's nobody else I could think of that will fit that archer description. Alright, we're ready. Even if Emiya falls, at least we got a couple of Lancers. Still though, this is gonna be interesting. Let the battle begin. And you know, one of these days I'm gonna draw a picture of Emiya versus Emiya. I have to be honest, I wanna do it. In short, no matter how you slice it, this is premeditated murder. There's no deep motive here. The only forces at work are grudges, money, and jealousy. There may be a few tricks, but they're trivial. Still, they're beyond any I don't know. But now, they're failing. I've given up on half of my calculations, leaving only a slapdash bet on the odds are against us. I swore to myself that this plan I came up with would never let me do that. And yet, I did it. And all because I wanted to beat him. You want to beat me? Amy Alter. And down goes the Avenger. We may have to wait for the magical bullet to get here now, but that doesn't mean we can just sit around. So why are you so relaxed? Is the bullet already on its way? It's not coming here. Not yet, anyway. So now that the Avenger has been defeated, you and I are the only ones who can protect the barrel. I'll do my job. Don't worry. Do not worry. Luckily, this tower is easy to protect and real tough to attack. I see. But that doesn't mean we can just stay holed up in here doing nothing. I'll go prepare an ambush outside. If it works out, we'll be able to lure them... oh boy, my bad there. Lure them into a pincer attack and at the base of the tower and catch them in the crossfire. Sherlock Holmes would see through something like that in an instant. The battlefield's just the kind of place where detective and mastermind logic falls apart. There's no time for cold deduction there. Only chaos and favor. The chaos of battle leaves no room for calculations, and that kind of favor rips theory to shreds. The battlefields where the lowest of the life forms can easily destroy the highest form of art. I see. Well, do as you wish. Do as you see fit. There we go. I won't be as much use when it comes to practical tactics anyway. A seasoned mercenary like you would be far better suited to come up with ideas. Don't worry, I'll make sure they suffer. I had a feeling it would be Amy Alter. Oh boy. Get to your positions! Stood up for heavy combat! Use anti-demonic beast gear if you have to. But aren't we only going against servants? Believe me, I know what we're up against better than most. Anti-servant gear's not gonna cut it. We'll be much better off with the anti-demonic beast gear, sheer explosive power. Use the Thugniston, I don't know how it says, alloy armor piercing ammo. It's cursed, so it should be pretty effective against them. Keep up a steady stream of gunfire and pin them down. Yes, sir. Even if you make it this far, that servant will utterly destroy you. If John d'Arc Alter is like a human carpet bombing, the altered King of Knights is akin to an artillery cannon. Although, given that she's using that toy to get around, perhaps I should call her a giant high-speed mobile artillery platform. It's always something. Still, it's almost over now. I bet it is, huh? It doesn't matter how bloody things get. As long as things consistent, that's what counts. What a fool the Master of Chaldea is willingly meet his end here after saving the world. He may think he can save this place, but he's wrong. All he can do now is die a miserable death. We'll see about that, Emiya Alter. Hey, the doggy! I forgot the name again. Let me just do it again.
Cavil.
There. Well done, Cavil the Second. It was all thanks to you that we were victorious. As a reward, you shall have better dog food than normal. Feel free to return to your guard post at the stronghold. You earn it. It feels like Cavil the Second more important than me. Well, Artoria Pendragon did have a dog before, so knowing how she is, she pride herself with animals like that. Loyalty above all others as well. And of course, the dog did so much for us, so she definitely got more respect. It's a male dog, right? Or a female? I don't know. Still though, I'm still wondering what happened to Lobo. Anyway. How absurd of you, Master. Indeed, I think of Cavil the Second as my personal hunting dog, or rather, as descended from one. So she's got her own headcanon for him. Essentially, I consider him one of my loyal knights, and am willing to dub him appropriately. Hey! That's very respectable. Which means that, in my court, he does indeed rank slightly above you. Whatever you say, Alter. What kind of king are you? Allow me to rub your shoulders, Sir Cavil the Second. Let me just go with that. Oh wow. He says it is most agreeable. At least, I believe he does. We're back, Mr. Rixilla. Miss Artoria. Hi. Hi, that's all you gotta say? Papa's home! Coming here and give me a big kiss on the cheek. Oh God. Die. Papa, you stink. Let's go with that. That hit way harder than I thought. Are you alright, Mr. Moriarty? Yes. I'm fine, thank you. Curse this despicable old man smell of mine. But really, Master, you could stand to mince your words a bit when it comes to people's feelings. Oh, don't give me that look, young Sherlock. You're lucky your prime was in the peak of your youth. That's funny. Getting back on track. We have now defeated the Berserker, the Assassin, and the Avenger. That leaves the Archer of Shinjuku, Evil Moriarty, and the altered version of Emiya, the nameless heroic spirit. I also learned that the latter is standing guard in front of the barrel. Man, barrel. I don't know why. Along with about 200 or so Hornets. Jeez, that's a lot. 200? However, I can assure you that time is most definitely not on our side. With the Phantom Spirit, there's whatever it's called, at his disposal, Moriarty can even control meteors. Jeez. To actually have that kind of power, it's crazy. We don't know when a meteor will be loaded and fired, but we do know we can't afford to wait until that happens. Well, hang on. Meteors almost never enter Earth's atmosphere to begin with. I looked it up, and the only meteor that fell to Japan in 1999 in Kobe, at least that's how you say it. At least that's what I think it is. And it was tiny, barely weighing 136 grams in total. Hardly anything approaching an apocalyptic scale. You are quite right, Miss Da Vinci. Yeah, you get confused about that gender too, huh? He stumbled. Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it? I bet he knows Da Vinci by the male, but to actually have the female version, it's weird, huh? Gender bending, everybody. It's a weird thing. But hey, nobody's complaining. At least I don't. Don't worry about it, Holmes. Call me whatever you like. However, there is one thing I've come to understand after seeing our Moriarty in action. You mean me? I do. When you use that coffin of yours, you don't actually do much in the way of aiming, do you? I sure don't. I fire and it hits. I'm confident it wouldn't work even if I were facing away from my target entirely. I don't have many memories of firing a gun when I was alive, so I'm surprised it worked so well. I imagine it wouldn't be much the same rather you were using bullets or missiles. Furthermore, Evil Moriarty likely possesses the same power, only with greater potency. A truly frightening prospect. With such power, he could likely use any meteor visible from Earth in 1999 for his magical bullet. What? Seriously? Are you lying? I doubt he lies. Let's just go with seriously. Even Master is dumbfounded. Enough to react like a certain idol. What's that certain idol, I wonder? What's more, there was indeed an asteroid observed in 1999. The one called Bengubu, a B-type asteroid measuring an average of 500 meters in diameter. Analysis shows that it will approach Earth in a number of times over the next 200 years. Oh my. I believe this is the asteroid that Evil Moriarty has designated to be his bullet. Oh. Is that even possible? I mean, the whole reason Phantom Spirits can never be servants is because they lack the spirit origin values to ascend to being a heroic spirit. Yes, if one were to evaluate Phantom Spirits by strength alone, they wouldn't be quite unimpressive. In terms of potency, they wouldn't even underperform a literary caster who did nothing but pen stories. Ah, seriously? I can almost hear a voice saying, "Don't steal my gimmick!" Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, I'm coughing already. Ugh. I'm quite serious. After all, even if they were to be summoned, they wouldn't possess a body. And because they lack a body, they are unable to do anything. Regardless of how much magical energy you provide them, they have no means of storing it. You could think of each of them as a vase with a hole. However, this hole is on the side of the vase, not the bottom, so it is able to hold some energy. For an experienced mage, I imagine this would pose no issue. All that said, even having said all that, we servants still have quite the trump card to play, no matter how weak we might be. And that still holds true to phantom spirits. Noble phantasms! Ah, so they too have noble phantasms. Exactly. Where such things were concerned, there is little difference between a phantom spirit and a heroic one. The reason is simple. Noble phantasms are based off of stories, legends, and objects that truly exist. Cool. When such things become a noble phantasm, their power might be reduced, or, in rare cases, even enhanced. Of course, when a phantom spirit, oh boy, is summoned, the power of their noble phantasm likely decays considerably. Oh boy. Not that a phantom could use one anyway. However, the concept of a noble phantasm remains the same. In short, with enough magical energy, a noble phantasm can form. So, by fusing a heroic spirit and phantom spirit to raise the value of the spirit origin, even an object in space can be made into a bullet. Not to worry, my dear Da Vinci. This Shinjuku is the only place where such a thing is possible. Really. Ordinarily, fusing phantom and heroic spirits together, or even two phantoms, is nigh impossible. Hey, that's it! That's the key! I remember we combed through Chaldea's servers to pull up all the details on phantom spirits. But just like how heroic spirits can fuse, neither can phantom spirits. It should be impossible. Or rather, no one would ever think to do so. Who actually went and did such a thing? I'm afraid the time is not yet right to tell you that. We should avoid speculation. Okay, I got it. Or rather, to be precise, we should focus on the more intimate problem at hand. As I was just saying, Emir Alter and 200 Hordenets are standing guard outside the barrel. Here's a digital snapshot I took. I'll send it to Chaldea, so you can fix it up. Okay. Oh boy, my stuffy nose is returning. Ugh. How's this? I laid it out in a table view to make it easier. Cool beans. I wish I could see, but I'm only seeing the 2D stuff. The 2D CG stuff. But hey, just imagine. The power of imagination. And I pretend I was the SpongeBob meme thing. I took my best guess at marking off how many enemies there are and what weapons they're carrying. They're using mass-produced firearms, so as long as we can particularly see them... Oh boy, excuse me, the ice cream is going out of my breath. Ugh. We can manage. It appears to be a bog standard formation, but an effective one. Looks like they're armed with weapons typically used for taking down large demonic beasts. They're clearly aiming for me. Well, you are very powerful, and it'll take a lot to take you down. Especially in Heaven's Feel. Saber Ultra really kicks ass. Which means I will be unable to use Curator Ultra to charge in and cause a disturbance. While attacking them straight on may be a safe option, it would also take a lot of time. All we have to have in the way of fighters are myself and Moriarty. Holmes will be no help here. My apologies. I am but a humble detective after all. That doesn't seem to be slowing down your rival smash mathematician / hunter. And there's another problem. The Royal Guard should keep their defenses as tight as possible and be prepared to move quickly to cover any gaps that may appear in them. Given who we're up against, it would be all but is it but? Yeah, I got it. But impossible to sow chaos among their ranks with our numbers. Besides, he expects us to charge in. If only there was something we could do that no one could see coming. Okay. Oh! Mashu? What is it, Mashu Kuranite? That, certainly sounds as though you have an idea. Not at all. No ideas here. No, sire. No. Come on, spill it. It's nothing, really. Please don't give it another thought, Senpai. Answer the question, Mashu. If you don't, I'll turn you to mashed Kuranite. Oh, boy. Well, I just happened to remember Arash. Arash? You mean Arash? Yeah, that Arash, the one who basically destroys a whole bunch of people. Well, with just one noble phantasm that is so destructive that even bosses will get crippled by him, yeah. The hero of the East? What about him? I'm sorry, Senpai. When Artoria mentioned breaking through the formation in a unique way, I couldn't help but remember. I don't believe we know that one. What in the world happened? Ah! My. It must be quite a good plan if it can make Master balch. Tell us more about it, Mashu. I wonder if she learns about the whole Lion King thing, huh? I wonder. Phase 1, all clear. I completed patrol of Point Alpha and returning to base. Club 2, all clear. Nothing here on the roof. Diamond 4 here. I can just make out the sound of a motorcycle engine. Let me hear it. They're here. Keep your ears open for any other motorcycle sounds. For a legendary king, I'm disappointed this is the best strategy she could come up with. One-way ticket to hell. Oh, they're ready for firing. Fire! Release the net! So they resorted to an all or nothing gamble. How boring. All hands, keep watching the perimeter. I'll confirm their disappearance myself. Guards, come with me. I knew it. That's the King's motorcycle. Let's see how her spirit origin is doing. She's still here. It's a decoy. Remain on the alert. Huh? I'm detecting a servant close by. Is it a saber? Above! Too slow, Archer. I'm surprised to see you and your master drop in like this. How did you do it? If any command spell backup had flung in here, we would have noticed its energy and wiped it out. Indeed, which is why we didn't come here via mana burst or command spell. We flew here, literally like this. Please, spare me. So... Oh, okay. Alright. That should do it. What do you think, Da Vinci? Good looking. Looking good. What I'm saying. I created the plans according to Mashu's specifications and modified them to fire without Arash's bow and arrow. Oh, I know what they thought of. Remember that time when we were in Camelot? We ended up flying around because Arash's crazy transport? This is what's going on. It was a little tricky constructing it entirely out of materials found in Shinjuku on short notice. But genius that I am, I knew I could do it. Let me check the power supply. We don't have much, so basically after this battle is over, I had to end stream at that point. And this time for good. Until next time, I guess. Of course, we are the ones who did all the work. You're the map professor, right? How can you have so much trouble cutting a straight piece of iron? Maybe it's because I am a map professor. At any rate, the Da Vinci modified Moriarty flyer was a complete success. I believe you mean Da Vinci flyer? I have a patron, I don't know. You know, a patron? I don't know. So this is why the rich get richer. What in the world are they arguing about? Beats me. Well, no matter. As I explained earlier, Master and Altoria will take this over to Master. I'm out of here! Oh boy. Forget it. You cannot escape me. Oh yeah, Master is afraid of the thing too. We're going to do this no matter what, Rixilla. Don't worry, I personally guarantee the flyer's safety. Reed, I'm pretty sure you'll be okay with Altoria protecting you. Probably. Oh my, that's reassuring. Worry not, Master. I am your sword and your shield. I shall remove any and all threats in our path. Now get on! We're going to fly this thing to the moon! Oh my... No! Help! Let's go with that. You whine like a cat forced to take a bath. Go on. Get closer. Even my cats are not that whiny when it comes to a bath. Okay, once I pull this lever, whoosh! You'll be off! Got it. Now hurry up and get ready, Master. Okay, you're all good to go. Are you all set, Mr. Holmes? Not really. If I'm being honest, I'll make do. It's a bit harder. It's a bit hard to, being a non-combatant. Okay, I got it. Not to worry. I promise I'll be there at the appointed time. Good. Now let us head into the final battlefield. Is there any other way? Oh, Master, you're such a crybaby. Suck it up. However, that doesn't change the fact that you dive straight into the enemy's camps. That's true, but once I cut you down, my role will be complete. What? Ready your weapons, Archer. I won't ask you for a fair fight. Feel free to use as many as you like. Why, you little! Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. I really wish that Shinjuku was an anime part as well. But who knows, maybe after the success of the movie of, what's it called? Which is the movie again? I forgot. The movie is, Camelot, and the animated series will be Babylonia, right? Yeah, it has to be. So basically, hopefully if they do well with that, maybe we get a Shinjuku thing? I don't know. Who knows? We'll see how things go when it comes to the anime series of Fate Grand Order. I'm waiting for it. But of course, a lot of Fate stuff coming up, that's for sure. Emiya Alter. I gotta eliminate Emiya Alter immediately. He's our main target. Now, the fated battle has begun. Emiya versus Emiya Alter. Let's do this, Emiya. Whoa! Okay then. So far so good. Ouch. We could do this. The only problem is that the other two has their Noble Phantasms almost charged. Just hold on there. The only one who doesn't have that little thing, hey. This is gonna be something. If he attacks Skahak or Emiya, we're good because he's a single target, and I'm pretty sure the Hornets are also single targets. At least that's what I'm hoping. Skahak is ready for her Noble Phantasm at least. Let's see what he could do though.
I am the bone of my soul.
Okay.
As I pray, our limited lost one.
Jeez. And of course he decreased her Noble Phantasm down to 10%. Ouch. Skahak, get your Noble Phantasm back up again. I wonder. An all-around attack on him. He's the only AoE, but it doesn't matter. How do you like that? Unlimited Blade Works versus Unlimited Lost Works. That'll hurt. Now Skahak, she's the real damage dealer. I expected a little more than that, but hey. Good stuff. Oh boy. Ouch. Well, one big problem. We may actually lose a servant here. Or maybe two of them, who knows? Alright, we at least got him braked. He has more health. Whoa, what? That's all we needed to do? So we... I wonder, are we still gonna end up keep on fighting him? Okay, Amy Alter, what is your next move? What's that? Oh? I should have known you would notice, Archer. I see your eyes are as sharp as ever. Captain, we're being attacked by the wild Calatorias. You know, I mean, those puppet thingamajigs. So that's what Sherlock Holmes has been up to. That was cutting it far too close. But it appears it was well worth it. Take that! Oh boy. Uh-oh. The Calatorias have started targeting us. Damn it. Well, berserker around. There's no one left to control them. What are you waiting for? Take them out! Yes, sir! Now they have to wage war against those things. That sound! Well done, Moriarty. Captain, there's too many for us. What do we do? Get a hold of yourself. Take care of the smoke cloud and take each one out. Aim for their legs. Captain, behind you. Huh? There's nothing there. Oh, my apologies, sir. I was mistaken. Is that so? Whoa, easy there, Emiya! Not so rough! I may not be as good as some, but every evil mastermind needs at least some vicinity with disguises. Of course, in my case, I had to resort from Holmes, but never mind that. The good Moriarty, huh? You should have stayed put like the trash you are. Or is it actually you? I beg your pardon. Well, never mind that. You want to see the Archer of Shinjuku, huh? Go on then. He already knew this was coming no matter what he did. What I did. You know what I mean. Have fun running around the barrel. Very well then. I'll go just that. Nothing like crushing one's own dreams oneself, after all. Shut up. You handle this area. I'll go after them. Yes, sir. We can't have any of them escaping. Once I go in, blow up the entryway and seal it. Yes, sir. But what about the tower's internal defenses? No one else is going to do us any good in there. Or are you volunteering? Let me just say that again. Volunteering. I got it. Man, I don't know why. I said that word multiple times, but now I screwed up on forgetting words now. Ugh. And I'm just stumbling on my own words. I'm just jibber-jabbering. To be a meat shield. Understood, sir. There's no telling what might happen if you small-timers interfere. You can all die here along with the puppets. Alright, the end of the world is almost here. It's all or nothing. Very interesting. I'm actually surprised. I thought we were going to have a full-blown battle with Ymir Alter. I was expecting that at least. And so we are finally in the tower. Huh. Very, very long. It seems to be the last part too. Maybe next stream will be the end. Who knows? But this is good. We're practically almost there. What a night. But yeah. I guess now I'll have to end stream since battery is an issue right now. 26%. Although I love to continue, you never know how much battery I have left when it comes down to it, huh? Anyway, I guess I'll continue tomorrow. Or, I don't know when I'm going to end up doing that. I know that the next game I may go on most likely be Honkai. And then back to this game, I guess. Because once we finish this story, there's nothing left until the next story shows up. Either it's an event or another story part. You never know. But hey, it's been a good run. Other than the fact we had that one time when we lost connection to the internet. It happened, so. Anyway. I hope you had a good one. And, of course, me? I had to start grinding on Ishtar. Ishtar and Gorgon, too, actually. I'm still surprised that I got them both. But it's good. It's super good. I'll be working on them for the night, that's for sure. And of course, finishing my picture before the month ends. At least that's what I'm hoping. Anyway, I hope you had a good one, and I hope I see you all later. See you soon.